Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Alan. Welcome back to the Mr. Z's Music Lessons YouTube channel. Today we're checking out the Samson G Track Pro USB microphone, which you guys can see sitting right over here behind me. And this is a USB condenser microphone, so you can use it as a microphone, or it's something that you can like plug a guitar into with a 1/4-inch jack on the back. And it also includes Motu Audio Desk recording software. And it retails for $100 on Amazon at the time of making this video. I'll have it listed down in the description for you guys if you want to check it out. And we'll do a pretty in-depth review here. We're going to do an unboxing, review, sound test, and we're also going to talk about my experience with the included software, which is mostly negative, and I'll kind of get into that more throughout the video. Let's jump into the review. And we're going to go ahead and open up the box and check out this microphone and everything that comes with it. All right, so in here is the microphone, and I gotta tell you, this thing is extremely heavy. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the bubble wrap. This would make an excellent paperweight. This thing weighs, I don't know how much this weighs, but it's very heavy. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm already just impressed by like the build quality. This thing, it feels like a tank. Okay, that's all we're gonna do with that for now. I'm gonna go ahead and set that off to the side. We'll talk more about all the features and everything here in a minute. And I accidentally dropped this. Let me see what this is. Okay, so it looks like this is a mount if you wanted to mount this microphone on like a microphone stand. So very cool, handy to have. Then in here looks like we just have our USB cable to plug the microphone in. And then let's go ahead and check what else was in the box. We had some paperwork. See what all we have here. So we have, set that down. Here we have the owner's manual, so if you need any help setting this thing up, and I'm going to look through this too just to make sure I understand everything about this microphone before we go too in depth, but yeah, there we've got our owner's manual. And we have a product registration. So I'll look into that, kind of see how long the warranty is. Oops. And then here looks like we have the information to download the included recording software. Yeah. All right, that's everything that's in the box. Let's go ahead and talk about the build quality and the features. So like I was saying during the unboxing, like this thing is very solid. I don't think you're gonna have any issues with build quality. If you need a weapon during a zombie apocalypse, this will work. This thing is like very, very solid. And then as far as the features, we're gonna talk about the back first, then we'll kind of work our way around to the front, talk about all the things you can do with it. So first off, it does swivel, so you can, or tilt I should say, so you can tilt this back and forth to get it right at the angle that you need. And then it also on the bottom here, you can of course take this off of this little stand if you want to, and you could mount this on just like a normal microphone stand. Now they have a few different bundles you can get. Of course, this is just the base microphone that comes with this, and then it does also come with that microphone adapter like over here. So if you do want to put it on a microphone stand, you can. And then they have a few different models you can get. The one for $139 you can get that includes headphones and a pop filter. So if you need that, you can get that. And then there's also for $180, you've got one that includes a microphone, the headphones, a shock mount. So if you do want a shock mount, that would, I'd probably go with that one. And then has a pop filter and also a cleaning cloth. So just get whichever one you think is best for your needs. And then on the back here, we'll go over each one of these controls. So first off, we have a monitor on the back. So this can control if you want to be able to, plug headphones straight into this. If you want to be able to hear what's coming out of there, you just turn that monitor on and you can listen to it. And then this input back here is a 1/4-inch input that you could plug it like a guitar into, or any other type of instrument that uses a 1/4-inch cable. And let's go ahead and talk about the front. Lots of stuff on the front to talk about. It's got a lot of features. So I'll try to hold this up where you guys can see it. On this side, this is our where we choose our pickup pattern for the microphone. So on figure 8, which is where it's set right now, that's going to pick up any sound that is in front of the microphone over here, and then also any sound that's on the back. So say you had like two people doing an interview, they're kind of sitting across the table from each other. You can just set this in the middle of the table. It's going to pick both you guys up, no problem. Then if I change this to the middle selection, this is going to give me the cardioid pattern. And that's going to mostly pick up what's in front of the mic. So it's going to pick up sound on this side, and then it's going to reject sound from the sides or the back. And we'll do sound tests later on this. I'll kind of show you each one of these. Then on omnidirectional, as you can see, I switched that all the way over to omni. That's going to pick up sound all around the microphone. So it's going to pick up what's over here, off to the sides, behind, everything. So say you had maybe like I don't know, 4 people singing or something, you could all just kind of stand around this microphone. It's going to pick all you guys up. So that's it for our polar pattern. And then over here we can decide, it says mono or 2-track. So since it has 2 inputs with the microphone being one and then being able to plug an instrument, you can decide if you want those to end up being mixed into 1 track. So you can do mono, it's going to put them all into 1 track, or you can do 2-track and it would keep your vocal track and your instrument track separate. So that's pretty cool. Gives you a little more control over mixing and stuff. And then right here we have our mute button. So whenever we push this in, this little light's going to change to an amber color when it's muted and then green when it's ready to go. Here we have 3 knobs. The very top one is the mic, so this is going to control the volume for the microphone. And then the instrument, that's going to control our volume for whatever's plugged into that 1/4-inch jack in the back. And then the just kind of overall volume of your monitor. All right, so that's really it for the build quality and the features. All right now you guys are hearing the Samson G Track Pro microphone. Now I couldn't get the included software to work. I'm going to talk more about that here in just a little bit. So I just have this running straight into Adobe Premiere and recording the audio there. And we're going to do a bunch of different sound tests. We're going to, of course, test just sitting right here in front of the microphone like this. And then I'm also going to put this on a boom stand, and we're going to test out the different mic configuration, the polar patterns. All right. And then after that, we're also going to test out the acoustic guitar and vocal, kind of see what that sounds like. And now we're all mounted up on the boom stand. We're going to test out some of the different polar patterns. And one negative you'll notice is that the cable on this is pretty short. So depending on how you're planning on using it, if you want to be able to keep it on your desk, should be fine. If you want to use it for other things, it may be too short for you. So yeah, it just kind of depends. Right now, this is on the figure 8 polar pattern. So I should be able to hear myself over here and then also on the other side of the mic. So let's go over there and test that. And here's what it sounds like on the other side. So yeah, absolutely. It's picking up well over here or over here. So this would be really cool for using for interviews, just putting it in the middle of a table or something. So that works just fine. And now I went ahead and switched it to the cardioid. So on this polar pattern, it's going to pick up mostly on the front of the mic, right? So I'm going to go ahead and go around to the back and see if it cuts out some of that noise. So here's what the microphone sounds like on this side. So yeah, absolutely. I can hear it in my monitor here. It's quite a bit quieter on this side than it was on the other side. Then the last setting that we have on here is Omni, and this is where it picks up all around the microphone. So as I move around, you still should be able to hear me. It's probably going to still be loudest kind of in the front and back, but should be able to still hear it as we go around the microphone. So yeah, it seems like that is working just fine. Try not to trip over my cable over here. I also wanted to go ahead and put a pop filter on here so you guys can hear the difference and decide if you think that's something that's worth it or not. This is just a cheap pop filter that I had. It's about a $20 one from Aokio. I think that's how you say it. I will link that down in the description. So yeah, you could also, if you wanted to get the Samson mic that includes this pop filter, this is kind of a rough idea what it sounds like with the pop filter versus without one. All right, then we're going to go ahead and test out the guitar. And next we're going to do some guitar tests, and I have this microphone turned on right now, but here in just a second I'm going to turn the mic volume all the way down and just only have the instrument volume that's, this guitar is plugged straight into the back of this, and we'll see what that sounds like. I was testing out earlier. I was really, really happy with the sound quality. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn this mic down, let you guys hear the guitar. Okay, we'll go ahead and turn the mic back up. And yeah, as far as I can tell, it sounds really nice and clean. There's not really any added color or noise or anything from plugging it into this mic, so really happy with that. Now, if you remember earlier, we talked about that mono versus 2-track setting on the microphone, and I just wanted to show you guys kind of like what that looks like. And so right now it's set to mono, and I have my guitar over here kind of off screen. And what I want you guys to look at is just this right here. I would have just recorded my screen, but I don't think my computer can do that and record this audio at the same time without crashing. Yeah, so this is just what that sounds like with just the microphone with it set on mono. And then if I play my guitar, you'll see it's just putting both of those into one signal. And then if I switch this to 2-track, then what it's going to do is it's going to kind of split my signal. So, you know, it'll send the microphone to one signal, and then the guitar is going to be on the right. So you do have that option available to you. If you want to use it like that, you can. Yeah, that's it for the mono and 2-track setting. And let's go ahead and talk about the software that this is supposed to come with. So it says on the box that this comes with the Mo2 Audio Desk software. And what I did, you know, on that paperwork, it has the website to go to try to get your free software. So I did that. And whenever I entered my serial number for the microphone, I just wouldn't take it. So, you know, I tried over and over again, and basically it just wouldn't work. So that's kind of a bummer. I couldn't try out this software to comment on it for you guys. I was hoping to, you know, let you guys know if it was kind of worth it or not. So that being said, you know, I can't recommend this microphone to everybody. If you're somebody that already has software that you're using and you really like it, have no plans of learning a new software, then sure, you can get this microphone, just use it with what you're already using. If you're kind of new to this and you're wanting something that has software and the microphone, I can't really recommend this just because it didn't work for me. That may not be everybody, but that's just my experience. I did email them. I'll let you guys know if they reach back out to me. And if this issue gets resolved, I'll try to post down in the comments and update you guys. But as it stands right now, yeah, that's kind of, you know, where I'm at. So great sound quality, great build quality, overall great microphone. Just the included software didn't work for me. So that may be a deal breaker for you. You can decide that. And then don't forget, it's listed down in the description if you want to check it out. And you can check out those different kind of bundles that come with the pop filter and stuff, where you can just get the bass microphone, just whatever suits your needs best. Okay, we'll go ahead and wrap up the review here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can always hit the like button, subscribe, all that great stuff. Don't forget to go down in the description, check everything out, and I will see you guys in the next one.